scattered through your neighborhood and the places you go. Never allow children to play on or around pad mount transformer. Report damaged pad mounts to your local utility company and keep them easily accessible for repairs. Never dig near a pad mount transformer. Stop, think, safety first, so you have a fun and safe summer. This message from Custer Public Power District.
It's true, many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Janet Lawhorn.
Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office on the north side of the square in Broken Bow or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live currently on sandhillsexpress.com now with the radar if you were liking to take a look at it. We are live on both KCNI and KBBN. Jack Simpson here bringing you the severe weather coverage brought to you by, once again, those sponsors that you just heard. Going to focus back in on this severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect for eastern Custer County in central Nebraska. This is in effect until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so for about another 25 minutes unless they extend it. At 8:16 p.m., severe thunderstorms will located along a line extending from 7 miles north of Weiser to 8 miles northeast of Eddyville, moving east at 50 miles per hour. The hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Now, expect damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. The locations impacted include quite a few areas, such as Broken Bow, Ansley, Mason City, Comstock, Berwyn, Weiser, Westerville, Round Valley, the Arcadia Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Burr Oak, Gavin Siding, Westcott, the intersection of Highway 183 and Cumrow Road, Buckeye, Block Hill Basin, and Cumrow. And this includes the following highways of Highway 183 between mile markers 73 and 110, Highway 2 between mile markers 278 and 307, and Highway 92 between mile markers 300 and 308. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. We ask you to not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Turn around, don't drown is some of our good sayings that we have. So this severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect until 9 p.m. for east central Custer County. And again, this storm is moving pretty fast at 50 miles per hour. We do have the radar up on sandhillsexpress.com and the YouTube and Facebook pages, and it's extending quite far above the state lines going into like the South Dakota areas of Yankton, kind of moving over its way. Norfolk looks like it's gonna get a little bit of Ord. Again, if you're in the Sargent area, I would expect some rain over there too. So there's that for you. I'm going to go over just in front of this to the severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for northern Phelps County in south central Nebraska, northern Kearney County in south central Nebraska, Valley County in central Nebraska, Buffalo County in south central Nebraska, Sherman County in central Nebraska, and eastern Dawson County. All of these in effect until 9:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:27 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Weiser to 8 miles southwest of Ansley to near Sumner and over to Overton. Now, this storm system moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It's a radar-indicated threat. The severe thunderstorms were expected to be near Miller at around 8:30, Elm Creek at around 8:35, and Amherst at 8:45 p.m. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Odessa and Litchfield, so that's just a heads up on that side. This includes Interstate 80 between mile markers 247 and 288. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Phelps County, Kearney County, Valley County, Buffalo County, Sherman County, and eastern Dawson County in effect until 9:15 p.m. Just below that, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for that area. This is going to be in the area of the same kind of system in effect until 9:15 p.m. And it kind of looks like it's going to get to the over the Minden area, might get a little bit. Lexington in that area. Currently in Broken Bow, it's definitely pretty dark. We're getting some nice lightning strikes and some nice thunder. I encourage you to drive safe. The roads were kind of slick in some spots, so I encourage you to drive safe and be prepared for these storms that are going on. Again, the severe thunderstorm warning in effect for eastern Custer County until 9 p.m. At 8:16 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles north of Weiser to 8 miles northeast of Eddyville, moving east at a steady pace of 50 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts as a radar-indicated threat. Locations impacted include Broken Bow, Ansley, Mason City, Comstock, Berwyn, Weiser, Westerville, Round Valley, the Arcadia Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Burr Oak, Gavin Siding, Westcott, the intersection of Highway 183 between Cumrow Road, Buckeye, Block Hill Basin, and Cumrow. This includes the following highways of Highway 183 between mile markers 73 and 110, Highway 2 between mile markers 278 and 307, and Highway 92 between mile markers 300 and 308. So that if you're in that area, maybe be prepared for some heavy rain in that fall, because we're getting some torrential rainfall that is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Well, as we get more information, we're going to take a little bit of a music break and bring you more information as it becomes available. Let me get some music in. And if you would like to drop us a comment and tell us what you are experiencing, we are live on Sandhills Express on the YouTube and Facebook pages. If you want to drop us a comment and tell us what you're experiencing, you are more than welcome to do so. We encourage you to do it safe, and thank you for trusting us here at KCNI and KBBN for bringing you this weather coverage. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of CCR with Fortunate Son. We'll be bringing you more information as it becomes available, so stay tuned. Custer Public Power District, Hunters Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body, Edward Jones of Broken Bow, and Ansley Lumber and Supply. Currently simulcasting on both KCNI and KBBN 96.3 FM and 95.3 FM. Currently live on sandhillsexpress.com. on the YouTube and Facebook pages if you wanted to take a look at the radar. And thank you for trusting KCNI and KBBN for listening in and bringing you the severe weather coverage. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. for eastern Custer County. This was at 8:39. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Weiser to Litchfield, moving east now at 35 miles per hour, so it's kind of slowed down. It was moving around 50 miles per hour a little bit earlier. The hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. And expect damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. The locations impacted include Ansley, Mason City, Comstock, Berwyn, Weiser, Westerville, Round Valley, Arcadia Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Gavin Siding, Westcott, the intersection of Highway 183 and Cumrow Road, Block Hill Basin, and Cumrow. Now, this includes the following highways of Highway 183 between mile markers 73 and 110, Highway 2 between mile markers 284 and 306, and Highway 92 between mile markers 300 and 308. And I encourage you, if you're in that area, to just drive safe. I was on my way out here to bringing you this severe weather coverage, and it was a little bit slick in some spots out on Highway 2. So I just encourage you to drive safe. All right, that severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect. Once again, we're just going to recap, and until 9 p.m. Central Time for eastern Custer County, moving now east at 35 miles per hour. It was going east at around 50 miles per hour. I just want to go up to this area that's currently going on over the Sergeant Taylor and Burwell area. We're just going to kind of read this really quick. The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a flash flood warning for northeastern Custer County in central Nebraska, southwestern Garfield County, and southeastern Loop County. This is until 11:30 p.m. At 8:39 Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 to 3 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rain amounts of 0.5 to 1 inch are possible in the warned areas. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to go on shortly, so just be aware of that. Some of the locations that will experience flash flooding include Burwell, Taylor, Kent Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Divide Hill, the Virginia Smith Dam, Homestead Knolls Camping Ground, and Walworth. So just be aware of that. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. We encourage you to just be safe on that and just stay safe as possible. Like I said, turn around, don't drown. We know what it looked like before, but we don't know what it looks like after the flash flood is gone over. It only takes about 6 to swipe you off your fleet. All right, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so in effect for a couple more minutes. At 8:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Weiser to Litchfield, now moving east at 35 miles per hour. A little bit earlier, it was moving east at 50 miles per hour, so it is kind of slowed down on speed. The hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts. It's a radar indicated threat. The locations impacted include Ansley, Mason City, Comstock, Berwyn, Weiser, Westerville, Round Valley, Arcadia Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Gavin Siding, Westcott, the intersection of Highway 183 and Cumrow Road, Block Hill Basin, and Cumrow. This includes the following highways. So if you're on the road, here's your highways that you need to be on the lookout for. Highway 183 between mile markers 73 and 110. Highway 2 between mile markers 284 and 306. Highway 92 between mile markers 300 and 308. Again, be prepared. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storm systems and may lead to flash flooding, so do not drive your vehicle through the flooded roadways. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time for eastern Custer County. Our severe weather coverage brought to you by Custer Public Power District, Hunter's Towing, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Fixed Right Auto Body, Edward Jones of Broken Bow, and Ansley Lumber and Supply. We'll hear from those sponsors and bring you more information as it becomes available.
For 24-hour towing, winch and recovery, lockouts, and more, call Hunter with Hunter's Towing. He's based in Berwyn, ready to roll out to help you out of a tough situation. Hunter wants you to remember the Move Over law in Nebraska. It is the law to move over for any emergency vehicle with their flashing lights, including tow trucks and highway workers. Slow down, move over, and help make the job of law enforcement and emergency workers safer. When you need a tow, call Hunter's Towing at 870-1983.
Storms. They're nasty, mean, and the last thing they have in mind is watching out for your vehicle. When storms scratch or dent your ride, bring it to Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. Todd and the crew want to put their experience to work for you. They're happy to give you a free estimate. Deer are on the move no matter the season. If you have a close encounter that results in damage, bring it to Fixed Right. They'll work with your insurance agency to make everything even smoother. Just north of the railroad tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow. Fixed Right Auto Body.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, LLC, the guys you call when you're sweating and want to be chilly or shivering when you want to be warm. Based in Broken Bow, Taylor Heating and Cooling offers the area affordable service, repairs, and installation. Whether residential, commercial, or new construction, they welcome the opportunity to work for you. Give them a call and ask about their many services. 872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all, with top quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
Custer Public Power reminds you to be alert of the possibility that storm debris can hide downed power lines. If you see low-hanging or downed power lines, assume that they are energized and deadly. Stay far away, keep others away, and report the location. When bad weather hits, always take time to be extra cautious when you're out and about. You can learn more about storm safety at safeelectricity.org. Keeping your power on and helping you stay informed, Custer Public Power.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn,
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And thank you to Vicki Turtleman Plays and Roberta for tuning in. And thank you for trusting us here at KCNI and KBBN for this severe weather coverage brought to you by, once again, those fine sponsors that you have just heard. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Custer County. This was at 8:39 that these severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Weiser to Litchfield, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Now, this is a hazard of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, a radar-indicated threat. Impact, expect damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Locations impacted include Ansley, Mason City, Comstock, Berwyn, Weiser, Westerville, Round Valley, the Arcadia Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Gavin Siding, Westcott, intersection of Highway 183 and Cumrow Road, Block Hill Basin, and Cumrow. Now, if you're on these highways, Highway 183 between mile markers 73 and 110, Highway 2 between mile markers 284 and 306, and Highway 92 between mile markers 300 and 308. I encourage you to drive safe. If you need to, find a safe spot to pull over and just try to wait out the storm. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning in effect for about 5 to 6 more minutes until 9 p.m. unless they end up extending it. Judging by the radar, we're kind of coming to the back half of the storm system, it kind of looks like. So hopefully we won't get too much more, but definitely needed the rain. I just want to go up to the Sargent, Taylor, and Burwell area for that flash flood warning that is in effect until 11:30 p.m. Now, this is for northeastern Custer County, southwestern Garfield County, and southeastern Loop County. This was at 8:39 that Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 to 3 inches of rain have fallen, and additional rainfall amounts of a half an inch to an inch are expected to be possible in the warned area. Now, flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Now, this is caused by thunderstorms, a radar indicated source. Some of the locations that will experience flash flooding or have already include Burwell, Taylor, the Kent Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Divide Hill, Virginia Smith Dam, Homestead Knolls Campground, and Walworth. Again, a flash flood warning in effect for northeastern Custer, southwestern Garfield, and southeastern Loop County in effect until 11:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Going back over to the severe thunderstorm warning that's currently remains in effect until 9 p.m. for eastern Custer County. At 8:39 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Weiser to Litchfield, moving east now at 35 miles per hour. Earlier in this storm system, it was moving east at around 50 miles per hour, so it has definitely slowed down a little bit. The locations impacted include Ansley, Mason City, Comstock, Berwyn, Weiser, Westerville, Round Valley, the Arcadia Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Gavin Siding, Westcott, the intersection of Highway 183, Cumrow Road, Block Hill Basin, and Cumrow. This includes the following highways: Highway 183 between mile markers 73 and 110, Highway 2 between mile markers 284 and 306, and Highway 92 between mile markers 300 and 308. Again, torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 9 p.m. for eastern Custer County. Just want to go ahead of that and go into the one that's currently in effect until 9:15 for northern Phelps, northern Kearney, Valley, Buffalo, Sherman, and eastern Dawson counties. At 8:51, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arcadia to Litchfield to near Pleasanton now and to Kearney, moving east at 45 miles per hour. So this storm has picked up in speed. It was around the 35 mark, if I remember correctly. This source is Automated Weather Radio Station. At 8:50 p.m., a personal weather station just west of Kearney reported wind gusts of 58 miles per hour. Now, these suspected storms will be in the areas of Kearney, Loop City, Pleasanton, Arcadia, and Poole, along with hazard. This is supposed to be around at 8:55 p.m. Ravenna at around 9 p.m. Gibbon, Rockville, the Sherman Reservoir Dam, and around 9:05 near Ashton at around 9:10 p.m. Now, this includes the highways of Interstate 80 between mile markers 247 and 288. Again, that severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9:15 p.m. for northern Phelps, northern Kearney, northern Buffalo, Valley, Sherman, and eastern Dawson counties. Well, as we get closer to the top of the hour, we'll catch up on some news, and then we'll come back to you if this storm system is allowed to expire. We'll be telling you if it does here after this news break.
Your unique rock station, KBBN Broken Bow.
CBS News special report. A massive underwater earthquake off the east coast of Russia spawned tsunami warnings for Alaska and Hawaii and watches for the U.S. West Coast. It was an 8.7 magnitude quake. Japan's meteorological agency has issued a tsunami alert. CBS's Elizabeth Cook.
Tsunami waves reaching 1 to 3 meters above the tide level are possible along some coasts of Guam, Hawaii, and Japan. Now, this is all based on information from the U.S. Tsunami Warning Systems.
CBS News Bay Area's Paul Hagan says that in approximately 4.5 hours from now,
the northwestern end of the Hawaiian island chain, the potential for the waves to be more than 3 meters. That's almost 10 feet taller than normal. Once the waves make their way through the big island of Hawaii and some of the more densely populated islands, Maui and Oahu, the waves more likely to be in the 1 to 2 meter range, but that's also still subject to recalculation as more data comes in.
CBS News Special Report, I'm Jennifer Kuiper.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
All right, good news, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like this severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to expire. We're just going to recap the flood warning, and then we'll return you back to regular programming. The flash flood warning in effect for northeastern Custer, southwestern Garfield, and southeastern Loop counties in effect until 11:30. Flash flooding is expected with this. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Burwell, Taylor, Kent Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Divide Hill, the Virginia Smith Dam, Homestead Knolls Campground, and Walworth. Again, that severe flash flood warning in effect until 11:30 p.m. Well, thank you for tuning in to KCNI and KBBN 96.3 FM and 95.3 FM. Had the live going on Sandhills Express on the YouTube and Facebook pages. But with that being said, thank you for trusting us here to bring you this severe weather coverage. Should the need arise, we will be back out to report the storms again. We will return you to regular programming at this time, though.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles,